Hello everyone, how you doing and welcome to another fluffy guys video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the new ring that's going to be added to the game tomorrow. So it is called Circle, something like that. No idea how to pronounce it, to be honest. Circe's Circlet, no idea. But yeah, it's gonna be a ring like the ring that used to be from Forbidden Reach, exactly around the same time. So we got Forbidden Reach also in 1007, I guess, and now we get this in 1107. The ring works very similar to the one from Forbidden Reach, so it looks something like this. It only has stamina, and it has like 3 gem slots. It gives you no stats, but it gives you can socket like 3 gems into it with specific effects, which have been buffed, like, and they're good enough to compensate for the stats you lose. Back in Dragonflight, the ring was best in class for everyone, like literally everyone. If you socketed the right stuff into it, it was a decent like 10 to 15% damage increase, if not more. For some people, it was their top three damage dealers in their details. But yeah, so what we know, there's gonna be yellow, blue, and pink socket, thunder, sea, and wind. I mean, I would understand sea is blue, but wind is pink. No idea why, and thunder is yellow. Can't explain it. But yeah, and we know what effects the gems are gonna have. So it's like right here we have this thunder gem. It's like low chance triggering the singing thunder supreme effects of all 4 nearby allies. So it means that if your other 4 allies have these other gems, you're gonna trigger all of them. But it has a low chance, so you have to see like how the proc rate looks like. Other than that, we have this one. Have a chance to shield an ally. It's probably a healer thing. Or maybe tanks could play it if they don't want to DPS too much. And then we have this one. This seems quite good. Grants 440 of each secondary stat. This is very decent for DPS, depending on how good this one is. Have a chance to zap an enemy dealing this amount of damage, 176,000 damage. We need to know if this scales up with verse or crit or whatever. But other than that, if this does any good, everyone's gonna equip this. If this like does any amount of decent damage, everyone's gonna go with this. If not, you're gonna probably gonna go with the yellow one. Not the yellow one, I mean the stat one, secondary stats. Alright, now we go to the sea citrines. Now we have the first one, equip. All your sea citrine effects. So baseline, it gives you some mastery, and depending on how much mastery your character has, the effects of the other gems are increased as well. So if your best stat is mastery, this could be a good option to make the others either proc more or be more effective. This seems decent to me. The second one is a healing effect. Like the second one seem to always be healing effects. I mean, technically, I could see people like, you have to see how much damage like this one does there, like these, like how much value the mastery gives you, or how much damage the orbs do from here. This one, this is more like AoE thing. You're supposed to have a chance to drench an enemy in freezing seawater that bounces into 2 nearby enemies. This doesn't seem like too good. So technically, you could have people running one defensive. This one right here. If not this, like there's probably gonna be some DPS classes which gain 0 from mastery, right? So in that case, you would probably have them run this or the defensive one, the healing one. And then we have the last one, the Sing and Win Citrines. Your spells and abilities have a chance to cast a random Sing Citrine effect has 150% effectiveness. This is decent, but too much RNG. Like you are, yeah, like 150% is okay, but what you want proc wise is either the stats or the damage ones, right? And that's like if each of the gems has two that give you either stats or deal damage, that's 50%. Like there's a 50-50 chance that you get a good effect out of this. You're gonna see some people doing some insane parses with this. Like if they go with this and they get lucky in a fight and they only get decent procs, they are gonna do more than someone who only got the baseline, right? Your spells have the Whisper Sea Shanty to heal them, okay. And then your spells abilities have a chance to slice 5 enemies with Rushing Sea Breeze, dealing this amount of nature damage to each of them. Now this is good for dungeon probably. And this grants 1760 of your highest secondary stats. I'm really not sure how much damage the DPS ones do, or like how much we are supposed to count on the procs. But from what I have heard and the amount of buffs they have applied to all of these gems, I think we're all gonna be either running with the stats or the damage ones. Because like in the patch before, right? You would even have like in the end of Dragonflight, you would even have like tanks and healers running DPS stuff just to end the boss fights fast. So yeah, that's what I'm unsure of, and you have to see how OP the healing ones are. Maybe you could technically have healers all run healing gems, but therefore you could reduce the amount of healers you take to the raid. This is a lot of simulation crafting right now. Oh, and it is apparently visible. You get a toy with it, which makes the thing invisible. Nice. This is a nice touch. And the huge thing is, they made these gems like a warband, so you can send it around your account. So if you get a healing gem on your hunter, I have no idea how they drop, because back in Forbidden Reach, you would get like random stones. You would drop a random wind citrine, you had to click that item, and it would give you one of these four. And if that's the same case, it's really good. If you get random ones that you don't need, you're gonna send them over to your alts, right? But other than that, this is a cool thing. This is gonna have a lot of people. The keys that are getting pushed are gonna get pushed even higher. Like the AoE damages of people is gonna be much higher. They get more stats. Like this is a decent 20% damage gain from what I see. Even if you go with the stats only, this is easily 20% damage gain on at least some DPSs. But overall, nice patch, a good zero point 0.7 patch. It feels like there was more effort put into this than the 0.5 patch, but yeah, overall we like it. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in, and I will probably live stream tomorrow when I farm this. So make sure to tune in and we can explore together. Have fun. See ya.